Hello, welcome to DGA Live. Howdy from steamy Texas. Whoa, that's creepy. Coming in hot, Tex. Steamy. Things are steamy in Texas right now. I don't know why I can't get the Facebook. Oh, because I haven't hit go live. Darn it. So the Facebook people. Hey, what's up, Griffin? Facebook folks didn't even get to see any of that wonderful opening song. Here's a little taste. And we're back. All right. That's all you get, Facebook. But now at least I can bring in... There we go. And on. Okay, now we should have Facebook and YouTube comments. How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday. You did it. Unless you work on the weekends, you made it to another end. We're all just trying to make it to the end in life, you know? Chris, thank you so much. I have a lot of them actually right here beside me. We're going to talk about them in a second. Sep with the hot take about social media. Hello, Ed. Ed, I forgot to do that thing. I've been buried in video edits. Hey, Luke. And I got a cancellation from my co-host, and I should have called you because you said, hey, next time you have a cancellation from your co-host, call me. And I had a cancellation from my co-host. Well, less a cancellation and more a scheduled absence. Our friend Benjamin, you know, the Ben Sorensen, sent me this. He is competing in the Kansas City Disc Golf Championships or something of that nature. It's East versus West, which is it's a pretty fun idea. It's been going on for a long time. Since Kansas City is bifurcated, I don't know if that's a real word, because there's Kansas City, Kansas and Kansas City, Missouri, and we had no idea until we moved here how weird people are about that. Frankly, maybe 5 years from now I'll be like super into it, but as of right now it seems just like the most like inane juvenile thing that anyone could ever find to argue about, but they do, and people seem to really care. Like on the Kansas side is all the snobs, and on the Missouri side is all the hicks, and they just it's like, and obviously that's not even close to true, but that's how they've drawn up the state lines anyway. But they're going to but they've had for a long time a battle. They'd get a bunch of people together on the Kansas side, a bunch of people on the Missouri side. They do several events over one weekend, and it's Kansas City East versus West. So I'm kind of hoping that Ben wins because he's on Team DGA, but he's Team West. And I'm actually 2 miles over on the Missouri side, so I feel like I kind of have to vote for Team East. It's a Hatfield and McCoy thing. Should we try it, Ed? I'm down to try it. This is a super casual live stream. I need to go full on East versus West. I need to just dive in. Like I was gonna say I could go to the tournament today and just like try and heckle Ben. Nice shot, West. That would be amazing, actually. Okay, Ed. I'm willing to give it a shot. Let me send you a link. I'll send it on I'll send it on Messenger. Sure. We'll have to change this link if you ever want to join, if we ever have you join with Ben, because this is Ben's link. So you guys are not going to... Oh, hang on, guys. I am about to sneeze. Hey! What? Hey! Hey! Wow. Hey, here we go. Happy Friday. That was amazing. I've never felt so alive. Okay, Ed, coming your way. I hope you're wearing DGA gear. Otherwise, it's going to be super awkward. Ed. Are we not Facebook friends? Did you block me? Oh, there you are. All right, click into that. If I see you figured it out here in the green room, I'll set up a 2-shot, and we will bring you in. Okay, so the Andrew Marweed limited edition Rift and Tsunami dropped yesterday. In case you missed it. Oh, I should show the yeah. Let me put in that launch video that we had. We actually had several videos. We did a funny one with Nate Heinold. I cut a shorter version and an extended director's cut of that one. Wow, look, Ed's already in here. And then we did a casual sit-down interview with him that I'm going to release next week with Andrew Marweed, I mean. And then we also did this one that I'll show here. And we'll bring in, this will give me a few seconds to work on Ed's titles and such, and then we will bring him in. So check out this ad that we made to announce the Proline Swirl Rift and the LE Swirl Tsunami. And we're live with Ed. Ed, don't move. I can fix this. Hang on. We've got a little bit of a call. Ed. Okay, what if I did this? Yes, there we go. Now I'm going to move you over. And
there we are.
Then I'll recrop. Oh my gosh, that was the smoothest live rearrangement that I've ever done in my life.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very loud and clear.
Wow, that was pretty seamless. We did that. I said it, you messaged, we brought you in.
There you go. You know I'm always sitting here at 4 o'clock on Fridays, waiting.
Hey, how's your health? Without getting too specific, the last time I talked to you, you had died. So
almost. I came back though. You know, after 3 days, I was good.
Just a few. Just Colleen had to do the live.
No, actually, it was my dog Nellie. You know, she was counting the money, the insurance money, and
yep.
My dog Nellie. He would never play disc golf again, so he loves it. So he got me.
Quick question: am I a beneficiary or no?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Maybe
but maybe.
We'll
Uncle
see.
Ed.
We'll
I could see Uncle Ed's will having a couple million for Tyler.
Wow, that's pretty ambitious.
It's pretty dark too. But hey, new streaming setup. A handful of discs, some hats.
No. Thanks for asking. In all reality, I'm doing much better. I did have the COVID last week, which killed me because you guys were all in town for Clash of the Canyons, biggest tournament of the year. I couldn't hang out with any of you guys. I missed the tournament. I was disappointed, to say the least. I was looking forward to this week all year long. So it is what it is.
Yeah, no, it was very sad. We were gonna mail these discs to your house, and then I was gonna pick them up and say hey and film with Andrew. We decided last minute not to, and then looking back, I'm like, that would have been a pretty hilarious us in a hazmat suit. You're bleaching them and then setting them on the porch or something, trying to figure that out.
I just would have had Colleen go retrieve it and can you just leave it out front when this weird guy comes?
Well, if you hadn't already opened it and rubbed them all over your face and stuff, you know what I mean? Because let's be honest.
Hey, wait, I'm missing two. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen anything.
I don't know what you do when you get boxes of discs, but I always just kind of I cough on them, I smell them, I rub them all over my face. Sometimes I lick them. It's not weird.
I legit smell them because they have a new disc smell and there's something about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. No, you're not wrong. All right, let's catch up here. Wow. Okay. How many bonsais did everybody buy? One of each. Kelly, when her SP tremor is going to be available. Oh, we can talk about that as well. Do you have some new discs, Ed? Because I've got a handful here we can chat about.
Some brand new ones. Let me see. Yeah, I do. Hold on.
Chris Cabry in the chat. What's up, Chris? Yeah, there you go. Okay, I was wondering if Kelly was going to answer that. We just set them live, so I'm gonna pull out the tremor first here. I got the most I got two discs actually from Kelly that are the most insanely sparkly discs that I've ever had before. It's just like littered with sparkles, and I absolutely am in love. Looks like something out of
tremor. The best.
So I was throwing my torrents and this around my yard yesterday, and just like there's just no better adjective for this disc other than fun. It's just so fun.
That's a good one. I would say fun. I would say
fantastically fun. No, Ed. Did you hear what I said? There's no better adjective. You can't just add one then after I said an absolute. Yeah, you just. Have you ever heard of yes and? Come on, Ed. You're turning out to be a regular Ben. I had higher hopes for you.
Well, I mean, I may be old. My wife tells me I'm 12 years old all the time. Sorry.
Well, you did say fantastically fun. I think we're in agreement. The lines that you can carve and the shapes that you can get out of the tremor just put a smile on my face.
Right.
Every single time.
Yes, here's my SP tremor. I actually got this from Mr. John Dorn. He got it from the Masters /
Oh yeah. It's got the minor stamp.
Yeah, he's sponsored by somebody else we will not talk about. He passed it along to me, so that's I love this one. I threw it for the first time a couple nights ago, and absolutely fantastic. It is in my bag immediately.
Tex ordered 3 tsunamis and a rift. Eds are the best. 2 tsunamis. That's as many sparkles as the second run SP pipeline. See, you're not wrong. So I've got another one here. Let me just go ahead and get to that. Because we're going to hang out for another 10 minutes, and then I'd like the last at least half hour just to talk about the torrent. But look at this. You almost can't see the stamp because of how many sparkles are in this plastic. It is just absolute insanity. Ching. These are super fun to throw. We'll chat about those in a second.
I've thrown a torrent one time and then realized I shouldn't be throwing a torrent. And
walked away from it. Well, and the SP torrents are decently flat compared to the Pro line. The Pro line, a lot of people are saying, are flying kind of like the first flight torrents. So they're still an overstable, super fast driver, but they do have some killer glide. These are fantastic sidearm torrents, or if you have a little bit bigger arm, because these are going to want to get to the ground on you, which is a very nice feature to have in a torrent. Oh my gosh, Kelly, don't make me mute you, a fellow mod and employee, for crying out loud. That's a yellow card.
That's really good.
Too soon. Look at all these people buying.
Well, that makes sense because there's no sparkles in this SP Bonsai I have, so apparently they used them all in the torrent. It looks
accident. Like. Yeah, maybe not.
Or this SP Vortex has nothing in it as well. So the torrent's got all the sparkles.
All right, let's check out a couple. We got a couple of the new ones. I've seen already a ton of people talking about. That's awesome. Talking about the brand new. So here you go, folks. This is the thing. Like, I've gotten so many texts and messages over the last few days. They're like, guys, you actually did it. People have been talking about A lot of people also have incorrectly said that the Tsunami is OOP. They're like, oh no, the Tsunami's not even in production anymore. It's never coming back. It
Wait,
hasn't been
wait,
run for
Tyler.
a long time.
Wait, you
What?
didn't say that right. It's tsunami.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The
Come
Tsunami.
on.
The Tsunami. I've been hanging out with Heinold too much. I think my finger was over the. You got to be careful. The LE Swirl to Tsunami, and these have. I wish I had a backlight. You need to see how you can see through them. It's really really fun to see the clear plastic. The swirls are killer on these. That's Heinold's autograph. This is one for my bag. That's mine. This is one that we haven't decided about. This is one that's probably going to go out to the fans at some point. I don't know if we'll do a live auction, maybe some sort of killer giveaway, but I'm going to be keeping that one safe for now, as well as this beauty. Oh, hey, who is that?
That's my favorite disc golf caddy. He says Nelson. He's like disc golf.
Nelson!
Yeah, he's like he loves it. It's his favorite thing in the world to do is to go out and play disc golf with me.
And hey, Nelson. Hey, Nels, what do you think about this? Nelson. 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 No, you know what?
No,
Probably an Innova fan. Get him out of here.
no,
He
he's
doesn't
not.
even.
He knows.
He
He knows with
knows.
what.
He's a
He
smart
knows
dog.
with what. Yes. Yeah, he knows with what.
This one is also. This one's for my bag as well. I have way too many rifts, Ed. I can't decide. I'd like to keep two in my bag at all times, but I can't decide which ones.
How many is too many?
Like, oh, here we go.
That's what I have.
Yeah, that's probably similar. I just have like a couple of every time we run them, I grab a couple. And what I hate is that, oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That's a Justin Moody special.
I have one, like, what am I going to put in my bag? I've got one signed by Kat. I've got a beautiful SP one signed by Allie. I've got the disc golf comedy ones. That's a good one. That looks like a pastry die.
That was a Moody special also.
Okay. Moody.
That's me. I did that.
Oh, okay.
So, yep.
Amanda ordered a rift. Oh, nice. Thank you, Amanda. We ordered a rift for my 13-year-old last night. This will be his 6th DGA disc. Love it. That's awesome.
So let me ask you a question, Tyler. I have
Yes, sir.
This cat here, Rift. For some reason, this one has a lot more beef than all the other ones I've thrown. I don't know
Does
why.
it?
I don't know if it's just a weird anomaly, but it's much more stable or overstable than all the other Rifts I have.
Much more or more?
Much more, yeah. I mean,
much more. Interesting.
I'd say, yeah, it's almost significantly more. I mean, it's crazy. Every time I throw it, it goes. It does not go. Probably a thrower.
Yeah.
But it seems like it wants to go left a lot sooner than all my other Rifts, and I don't know if it's just a weird party line on it or something. But it's.
Well, you should sell it for $1,000 because everybody loves. You find your favorite mold that you love, and then you're just looking for the different plastics to give you a less stable and more overstable version of it. And while I feel like the general consensus was that the SPs were more, well, and maybe even more specifically, had a little bit more fade than the regular ones, I haven't seen one that's like significantly more. That said, it's always exists. I mean, it's an art and a science, and it's like making the perfect shot of espresso. You have 40 different variables that all have to just congeal perfectly at the exact same moment to birth a disc. So if any one of those is off, you get just a little bit of variation sometimes on a handful of discs.
What's really weird, my other SP Rifts are actually less stable than some of my pro lines.
Yeah.
It's just kind of strange that one particular rift, this one here, has a lot more, stability to it than all my other SPs.
Well, like I had I've got one in my car that has marker. Sorry, not one. I've got an undertow in my car that we've crossed out under and we've written over on it. We call it the overtow because it is really. I mean, it's like a rogue, in a
Wow.
slower undertow sort of form. So yeah, there's always a handful of standard deviants in every run, but on the whole, and that's what Marweed said about these Proline swirl riffs as well. If you're looking for something that's like way more flippy or way more beefy than a rift, I mean, the consistency of these runs is what makes them great. Like this is a rift. The SP riffs, again, on the whole, are a rift. They're going to have a similar flight to what you're expecting, but you may get one or two here or there that have a little bit of variance.
I have one of each coming. I bought a Tsunami and a Rift today.
Nice. That's exciting. These Tsunamis are beefy. Very beefy. It's very exciting. Andrew we were going around Delwood, and a couple times he was like trying to throw them backhand because I think he was expecting what he's expecting out of a Tsunami, and they're bailing out way early, and he's like, huh, wow. And so then he starts doing more sidearms with them, and my goodness, let me put this back on the screen here. The amount of snap that he can get. This shot right here, it's probably more traditional to end a video like on a shot of his face or like on the discs or something. But this, wow, sorry, let me turn this down. This slow-mo, and I have several versions of the exact same shot, just bam, and just not an ounce of wobble on it. I'm going to watch it again. I told him, like, I've never seen a slow-mo shot that still moved that fast. He has so much power with his sidearm.
And then you had a shot of him throwing one off of hole 16, which I believe was tournament hole 3 off the cliff.
Yeah. Let's go back.
It's a good one, too.
Let me see here. Yeah, right there.
That one right there.
Just the absolute gimme birdie probably for him with an overstable fairway like that. Okay, what did we miss? We missed some comments. At least you're not driving cat crazy with your lame jokes. That's kind of rude. Ed just jumped in here to help support this stream. You don't got to talk about his lame jokes.
Well, we all know you're the funny guy here, Tyler. I'm not going to try to be funny at all.
All of us but Kat. I think she secretly thinks I'm hilarious. She's just really jealous that I beat her in the last challenge. Soundly beat her in the last challenge. So it kind of comes out in the form of, insults, but I know that she's just really intimidated. Two Tsunamis, what would I compare them to? Great question, Brian. They're not Hellfires. I mean, obviously the profile, the speed, everything is different. But what Andrew said, I can't remember the exact quote, but he said almost as overstable as some of his Hellfires. So they're a very fast fairway driver that are kind of pushing the overstability of a Hellfire. That's not typically true of the Tsunami. They're usually kind of more in the bonsai realm, but these, like I said, are pretty beefy.
I would say if a Hellfire and a bonsai, a first flight bonsai, had a baby.
Yeah, I would agree with that. There isn't, yeah, exactly. Stanley kind of there isn't really a exact one-to-one. A little more overstable than an SP bonsai. Yeah, that's kind of same idea. Andrew's sidearm is top shelf. Those look odd. Yeah, it's really okay. So here's another thing. I haven't started editing it yet, but I looked at the raw footage. Disc Golf Luke is here in the chat as well. He and I challenged Andrew to a most fun wins putt off. And the caveat was that it was me and Luke versus Andrew. So we were playing a game of horse. Of course, ours was DGA. So Luke and I each got a turn at every station, and he only had his one putt at every station. And I will not tell you how it ends, but that was a very good handicap. It was an incredible battle, and I can't wait to get that one edited. Point being, he's got the full package, because like his putts are just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
I got to talk to Luke a little bit and meet him in person on Sunday for a few minutes. So that was nice.
Luke is hilarious. I'm excited for the world to get to see a little bit of his personality as well in this video. How is team? Oh, we have more discs to talk about, but I just got curious about D-Glow. I know Kat did well, but then I kind of got into some work and got busy. Oh, she did so well. Yeah, Katrina shot 7. Katrina bogeyed hole 1 and then said, no, that's dumb. I don't like that feeling. And then went 8 down over the next 17 holes for a total of 7 down. Fire. Tied for first place, Katrina Allen. Looks like the men are well, no, they're about finished up. I need to look through and see. Andrew with a 4 down first round. Trevor with a 3 down. Nice work, gents. Solid start there on a very difficult course. Top 20, even just that one stroke. There's a whole bunch of people knotted up right there. So Andrew's top 20. Trevor is T31 with 3 under. But the leader's only 8 under, so not too far behind. Good round. Good start. Okay. We've got so many discs, guys. I've been telling you forever that stuff's coming in. Well, we've been talking about it because we got all the putters restocked. We got D-line breakers in. We've got SP Hurricanes now, in case you didn't know. Stock SP Hurricanes. Man, that is a pretty one right there. We already talked about the Tremor. Stock SP Tremor, which we haven't had before now. In case anyone is unaware, we have had SP Tremors in the past, but they've always been kind of an LE run. And now we have them stock. We have Proline Squalls in the shop. The Squall cannot be forgotten because the Rift is so solid that it kind of took a little bit of market share from the Squall, but they are incredibly complementary and can be bagged simultaneously. They have very different hand feels and different enough lights that you could have one of each, or if you just prefer a certain hand feel, you could load up with a lot of one of them.
The Squall is much straighter flight all the way through for me. It doesn't have the finish that the Rift has. At least from how I throw.
Squall's a little faster, and the Rift has, well, this is a debatable thought, but the Squall is a little faster. Rift has a little bit superior glide. So they're going to be pretty comparable in terms of which one can go farther. Maybe the Squall, you have to give it to the Squall just in terms of it, because it still has amazing glide, and it's so fast for a mid. Ian Anderson once said that the Squall is almost creating a new category in between mids and fairways. If you wanted to get crazy with disc categories, the Squall would be the front runner for something between a mid and a fairway.
I agree wholeheartedly on that one.
Both awesome. Discgolf.com. And then obviously my favorite. Oh, by the way, these are available right now. You guys can get the LE Swirl Tsunami and the Rift, the Proline Swirl Rift. I know I've seen a lot of people in the chat saying that you already have bought them, so you know where to go, but it's shopledgestone.com. They're exclusive to Ledgestone's website. So shopledgestone.com if you want to pick up any of those. Oh, perfect. 4:30. You know what time that is. You know what that means. Now we can spend the next half an hour
Talking about sales and vortexes.
talking about I'm just gonna load it up. Okay. Talking about torrents. Look at all the torrents that I got. I'm like, Kelly, would you mind sending me one of each of all the new things, that we just got in so we can chat about them on Friday? Wait, hold that. I think I'm probably going to need a few more torrents than one to really, you know what I mean? To really get into the nuance of it and describe it aptly to our fans. I think I need about 50 of each plastic. Kelly said no.
No.
But I got 3 of each.
No.
All right. Maybe not half an hour, but come on. SP. Can you see me? Super clear. Super sparkly. Very overstable. Wow. Oh, see, this one is the red on red. That Kelly, come on. That's such a perfect stamp and disc color combo. Well done. Amazing.
So here's a question for you.
Yeah.
It's a weird question. What is your least favorite color disc?
Probably green, or ironically, what I picked out from it's very utilitarian. It's all about earth tones. I think I try and stay away from. I broke that with these because I just loved. I got a pair of D-line breakers when I was out there that I'm calling the red sock in the dryer color. It's like just off white with the pink. And like, it would probably be a pretty bad, this kind of anything pushing brown or green is pretty, if you're in a place with lots of dirt and grass. I like to stay away from those and get really bright stuff.
Well, that's just practicality there. I personally do not like red discs, and I don't know why. There's no logic to it.
You're a bull. Like, makes you angry.
I would not pick that particular color out of the bin, unless I absolutely had to. I don't know. And so I don't care for them. I don't think I have any red discs.
Unless your life depended on it.
Yeah, if it's the only one I had, yeah, maybe so. Plus, I have a friend who's colorblind, and he throws red discs but can't see them. So we spend a lot of time showing him where his disc is at.
What would be an ideal disc color for someone with color blindness? Does he have that, or does he know that?
For him, it's not red's bad, or any kind of shade of red. It seems to be like blues and pinks are pretty decent for him.
Okay.
And even bright oranges. So we just need to keep him away from reds. That's all it comes down to. Because he will walk and stand right on it and not even see it. It's almost comical.
Torrent, never heard of it. Need to run some SP aftershocks. We do need some more aftershocks, Tex. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm not aware. That doesn't mean they're not happening. I'm just a little bit of a goldfish when it comes to things coming up, as Kelly and I were hilariously talking about our Ledgestone releases earlier. And then I think I asked, should I tease the Ledgestone discs? And then he was like, yeah. And he was thinking about what they are. And I'm like, I also don't remember what they are. So they're like, well, I guess not. Can't tease them if you don't remember what they are. So it's going to be a surprise to all of us when they happen.
Wait, there's more coming?
No.
You almost made it sound like there was more coming.
No, there's not, because me and Kelly decided not to tease them. So
Oh, I see.
so this is me not doing that.
Not teasing them.
No.
I got you. So, just so everybody's clear, there are no more Ledgestones this coming. None. Zero. Tyler said no. No
I
more.
think I think I think I pulled that off pretty smoothly. Nobody caught my mistake.
Nope. Nobody will know.
When does the long border drop? Dang it, Sep. Well, there you go. Might as well announce it now. The DGA long border, which I forgot what disc that is, but the guys in Slack have been talking about that one for a while. They think our next new mold should be called the long border. Fairway driver. A mid between the Rift and the Tremor, maybe? Could be kind of fun. What was I was about to say? Oh, I remember. We have new products on the site.
Oh.
There it is. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly just messaged me. We got it. But no, there's nothing. No, don't even get excited. Oh, I was in the middle of saying we have so many discs. Like, we've been talking about all these things for so long, about all the thousands rolling in, and there's just our website. Like, literally, we're rearranging rooms at DGA HQ and adding tons of shelving. Kelly took me through a little FaceTime walkthrough today. And that place is getting packed out with discs. So very exciting times. Go to discgolf.com and start shopping, because there's a lot on there right now, including a couple new pieces of apparel. Ed, have you seen these yet?
I don't think so.
Okay, so let me see. Is this button going to do? Yeah, close enough. This is what we're calling our Joy Tee, because it's a play on the original Tremor, the First Flight Tremor artwork, and it's also a play on a famous band's, a famous album's artwork. If you know, you know. I don't know what copyright or trademark violations I'm going to get in if I say the name of the band. Somebody else can say it if they know. Do you just have the album over there? Because that would be amazing.
No.
Oh, you have
not a Joy Division fan. Sorry, but yeah. See.
Hey, you have a First Flight Tremor. That's awesome. So yeah, you can kind of see the. Well, it's kind of small. The similar artwork there. So that is called the Joy Tee, and it is going up Monday. That will be available Monday on discgolf.com. We will be sending an email out Monday. And this next one I designed, and the Joy Tee was designed by John Dorn, who does amazing work. He did the artwork on the Rift and the Tsunami that we just released for Andrew Marweed.
And the Vortex.
And the Vortex. He's done a ton of our stuff over the last few years, and he does. Oh, they're live now. Oh, dang. All right. Well, I'm sure that Kelly's next message is going to be the direct link to these. I thought these were going on Monday, but shoot. Bonus for people watching the stream. You can go get a Joy Tee right now. Start. Nice. Okay. Perfect.
I wear an XL hint.
Yep, all new products and restocks are actually live now, with you guys being the first to have access. Haha! Everybody who's not in the live stream, suckers, they're going to have to wait till Monday. But you guys know where it's at, so you get to go now. Okay, this next one I designed, obviously with the help of the team. I'm very excited about it. And it is the Most Fun Wins tee. And we got it in two colors. We've got it in kind of a reddish, kind of a muted red, and this lighter gray as well. And I'm very excited about that one. I was thinking about, when I started designing it, I was thinking about what would I want to wear like on the course. I was like, it'd be really cool to have a shirt that just said Most Fun Wins on it. It's got our logo. It's got our logo on the back. But you know, on the front, it just says Most Fun Wins. And I'm very excited about this one. I think it's a lot of fun, and I am definitely going to be rocking this one a lot. Probably sleeping in it, honestly. If
Heather Heavy Metal is color one of them. Okay.
Heather Heavy Metal. Well, there you go. Yeah, what else do you need? So Joy T and Most Fun Wins T are live right now on discgolf.com. Go. Whoa. 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 Easy. Buttons. Go get those. Super fun. Those shirts are super comfy too, as well. Yeah, these have been a long time coming. We've been working on these for quite a while. I'd like to do more, you know, I'm not sure how to say that. More fun stuff. I mean, it's all fun, but like more stuff about our brand that aren't just like the DGA logo. Like this, like our sayings, maybe our disc line, our disc icons, something with that. Even the DGA logo in like really cool, rad things. I'd like to start doing more of that. So support the effort. Go buy those t-shirts so that we can sell them, so that I can prove, you know, so that then Kelly and I can go to Scott and say, hey, people like this crap. We should do more of it.
I think the disc icons would be awesome. I think people would eat those up. And the torrent one would probably be quickly in the sale bin, but that's just my gut feeling.
Well, that would be an organization problem. If you put the torrent shirts in the sale shirts bin, then it's probably just because they weren't labeled correctly. Then you got to go reorganize them, you know, because the sale shirts need to be in the sale bin. And hopefully we don't have a sale. If we have a sale on the sale shirts, then it's going to get really confusing.
Especially if it's spelled ALE. Yeah, it would be really weird.
Just bought 2. Let's go, Mike. Nice work. Thanks for the support. Icon shirts would be awesome. So here's the challenge, and while we're just talking about it, the challenge with the icon shirts is we've got 20 plus molds at this point. So you'd probably start by picking, you know, one of the more popular molds from each division, but then it's like, I think people would have to be a pretty big fan of one specific mold to order it, and every single one of our molds has niche pockets of super fans. You know, so it's a little bit harder to narrow in. Obviously, you solve that problem by just ordering all of them, but that's a pretty big inventory challenge.
I think the pipeline would be the way to go right off the bat. I mean, who doesn't love a pipeline, right? And
who doesn't?
Everybody loves pipelines.
Everybody loves pipelines.
That would be a great kickoff there, and then you go to maybe a Quake, because everybody seems to love Quakes, and then take it down to your steady BLs, because those are the best ones we have as far as I'm concerned.
Well, the steady, even just the steady icon is actually the same on both of them, so that would be a good option.
There you go.
The steady, the pipeline, yeah, I don't know, the hurricane. It's an interesting challenge. I do agree. If I was going to suggest doing one to launch the series, I would probably also suggest the pipeline. The pipeline. It's a good idea. What if you just hot glue on each icon? There you go. So we'll sell blank t-shirts and the patches that you can just iron on. So we'll just sell those separately on our site.
I think I'm going to go maybe put them on a chain, kind of the old Flavor Flav type of look.
Yes, there you go. There. That's smart.
That's the way to do it.
Dry fit jerseys, that's a good idea. A shirt with all of them, that's interesting, Griffin. Yeah, we still have some of the classic DGA dry fit t-shirts. 5. We did 5 icon hats a few years ago. They sold okay for a few right away, but then took a while to get rid of them. Very specific. Yeah, that's the challenge. It's not just so that's why I like if there was some sort of shirt idea with all of the discs icons, that could be a winner.
How about a flight chart shirt?
Flight chart shirt. Maybe on the back, because that's like a nice little billboard. You could just have. So the whole shirt is sublimated with a tile, like a step and repeat tile of all of the disc icons. And then in relief on the back is our flight chart. Yes, we just did it. All right. I'm going to take a couple of days off work next week and work on that. The blue flag would be a sick when pipelines collectible coins.
Sweet, I got a new job now.
You're hired. All right.
Nice.
Well, all right. Well, in that case, I am out of here.
Oh, good. It's just me. Welcome to the new DGA Live featuring Ed and not Tyler, because he's been fired and I've been hired. So we'll see what we'll see what this brings. Let's.
You know what? I hate how you're just really good at that. So I had to cut in because you were running away with it, and everybody was starting to like actually visualize the show without me, and nobody was disappointed. So I had to stop it before it got too far.
I was just going to say my first duty was to actually get rid of the torrents. And
no! All right. Well, that was Ed Radakovitz. Thanks for joining.
Just say, this is my wife.
Hey, Colleen.
Hi. Oh, I look like crap. Hi.
Yeah, it's only because there's this contrast with this beautiful man. I mean, who could compare?
Yes, I know.
Hey,
all right.
Colleen.
You again.
Hey,
yeah.
You too. Those are all DGA discs behind him, right? He's not trying to stash anything else.
Oh, yeah. No, they are. They are all DGA.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, in all honesty, it's kind of funny. I had some other brands from before I got on the team, and when I was offered a spot on the team, I literally sold all my other discs because I'm like, I'm never throwing anything else anyway. Swear to God, I did. People
That's
like, what are you doing? I said, I'm DJing now. Forget all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Well, leave and cleave. Hey, Colleen, you look wonderful. Happy anniversary. Wait, is it your anniversary?
Thank you. Yep.
It was yesterday. 9 years.
Happy anniversary.
Thank
9
you.
years. Listen, when you guys have been married as long as Molly and I have, I got some life advice,
How many years for you guys?
We are at 13 now, coming up on
Nice.
14 here pretty soon. It's
We're right behind you.
It's too
Have
many.
you done it multiple times like we have? See, come on.
Well, that's true. You're a multi, so you've got even twice as much wisdom on it. So
definitely. I mean,
pros and cons.
You just hope not to make the same mistake twice, and I have not done that. I've done very well.
Well, you need to make sure, and if you're ever talking to Molly, don't let her know that's an option. I've told her it's not.
Ooh.
So that's where we're at. Because
it's kind of funny. Colleen told me that today too. She says, divorce is not an option. I says, yeah, but killing me still is. So.
Oh yeah, hey, full circle. We were talking about that life insurance policy at the top of the show. So there's something in the air. That's amazing. All right, Ed. Thank you for jumping in.
Well,
always a pleasure. It has been fun. You are definitely pushing. Ben's in trouble with his co-hosting spot. Of course, maybe I'm in trouble. You and Ben could just do the show every Friday.
Oh, that would be fun to try at one time. Just to see a Tyler-less DGA live.
Man, the viewership would skyrocket, and then I wouldn't have anything to claim on my hours.
Imagine the smack talk on that.
I tell my boss that this takes me about 17 hours every week to produce this show.
Mm-hmm.
So if he finds out from you guys that you could do it in a few minutes, like I might have to find some
Well,
stuff to do.
the whole adding me at the last second, that was all planned like on Tuesday.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's pulled off really well. Oh, look, surprise, here I am.
Yeah, it's a surprise. All right, have fun this weekend, Ed. Thanks for jumping in again, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, guys. See you, DJ fam. Bye.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. This was fun. I love that we have the technology to just grab people and say, hey. Thank you for all your comments in the chat. Just a brief sum up in case you missed the beginning of this. We've got lots of discs on discgolf.com right now. Stock SP Tremors, SP Torrents, Proline Torrents, SP Hurricanes, Proline Squalls. Man, it's hard to keep up. We've got 2 new t-shirts, the Joy Tee and the Most Fun Wins tee. And those are available now. The rest of the world's going to know about them Monday, but you guys get to know about them now. Go Team DGA at DGlow. Keep crushing it, fam. Looks like a good start for the team so far. We'll be watching this weekend. And hopefully we wish all the best to our team there. Have a good weekend, everybody. Throw DGA discs at DGA baskets if you have the opportunity to do so. See you next time.